President Donald Trump made an address last night before a joint session of Congress. And joining us this morning with a recap is WATD political analyst John Creed. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, thanks, Dan, for having me. And it was long. It was the longest speech by a joint session of the Congress ever. So it went like 99 minutes. And I said it would be long, and it was. My view is that the State of the Union, the way the Democrats reacted, shows how split this country is.
And during the speech, we did see actually one Democrat ejected, Congressman Al Green of Texas.
Yes, and he's the one that called for Trump to be impeached the last time Trump was the president. So, though I didn't expect that type of action, but even the Democrats didn't honor Trump's people, who he honored them for their contributions to our community. So it was kind of a split thing. The Democrat response by the junior senator from Michigan, she's a moderate Democrat, and she did good, but she didn't get on until 10 minutes after 11.
One of the things you did mention in Trump's speech I did want to talk about, because you mentioned it yesterday, was bringing up Biden, and he did that quite a bit.
He brought up Biden's name 7 times, and he brought up the former administration. I couldn't even keep the count on that. So some of the things I said yesterday were, in fact, it was going to be long, and I felt that he would bring up the Middle East. He did. He brought up his accomplishments, so the things we thought he was going to say, he did say, but I'm not sure it affected anybody because it was too long.
So do you think either speech, Trump's address and the Democratic response, do you think they're going to have any impact at all?
No. It will be interesting, Dan, when we find out how many people actually watched the speech and how many watched it from the beginning to the end, including the Democratic response.
And also we should mention, and kind of in a different tone, the mayor of Boston is scheduled to speak before Congress today.
Along with 3 other mayors to talk about sanctuary cities. It was interesting that the mayor had lawyers advising her who got $950 an hour and spent $650,000. So I'll be interested how that comes out.
And are you expecting anything from this particular testimony that she's going to be giving today?
Well, I think that the Republicans will try to hit the idea that sanctuary cities really can't interfere with federal law, but how that will go over. And the Massachusetts delegation met with her yesterday, and I think they're solidly behind her, and 2 of them are on the committee that will be hearing her testimony.
And both are members of the South Shore Congressional delegation, Ayanna Presley and Stephen Lynch.
Correct.
All right. Well, we're going to have to wait and see how it goes with that. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thank you, Dan.